We actually, before we moved out, we stayed with my wife's parents for 5 weeks, testing out that backup plan. And for 5 weeks, and I love my in-laws so much. Traditional Korean couple. They only speak Korean in the house. And my father-in-law, he's a Korean pastor. So day to day, speaking Korean, hearing Korean. And we lived them for 5 weeks. So for 5 weeks, I was just kind of silently observing a Korean family. Because I can't understand. I know some words, but I can't communicate, and they're not gonna wait for me, And by the way, my mother and father-in-law, they do speak English, not to me, but I've heard them. I'm like, wonder what that's like. Nah. So for 5 weeks, it was just me silently observing a Korean family. I felt like a ghost haunting a Korean family, I'm pale, I'm like Casper the Ghost, just like, wow, look at this great family, huh? What's that like to talk to people? Boy, when I was alive. And also, because it's just easier, they'll just tell my wife something, and then she'll translate and tell me, so it's like she's a medium now talking to the ghost. And at a certain point, it's like, let's just cut out the middleman, use a Ouija board or something, Let's get it done. So that was our backup plan, Maybe it's gonna work out though. And so I'm submitting to a lot of auditions, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but one of the cool things is when you see auditions and roles, you gotta find out how people view you. You gotta know your type. What auditions come your way based on what people think of you and what you look like. And for the past few years, all of the auditions that I've been seeing that fit my role and that come my way kind of reflect what's happening in the world, in the real world and politics and everything like that. Because through short films and TV, that absorbs from real life and affects what roles come your way. So I'm seeing a lot of roles for racist cop. Let me preface, rookie racist cop, neo-Nazi, Nazi cop, and visually, I get it. In the heart, not so much. And what a weird mix of emotion going into that audition where you're like, please, dear God, let me be a good Nazi. Because I want to get paid to act. I want to act, but also ooh. That's an audition you don't want to nail. You know what I mean? Right? You don't want to go in and have the casting director be like, oh my gosh, did he go method for this? You don't want that. You want to book the role, but you want them to see nah, but he sucks enough. I did not book that role. Which is also a mixed bag of emotions because I'm like, woo, not believable. But then the other half of me is like, there will be next time,